What's up, Game Changer? It's the boy TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and I'm back with another mini take, man. I'm here, and y'all know what this is about. This is about Oregon versus Colorado. Oregon versus Colorado. That game was it was yesterday, and we all know what happened. 42-6. Man. As a Colorado fan, as a new Colorado fan, as a primetime fan, as a Shador Sanders fan, I was rooting for Colorado. And let me preface this by saying, yes, I jumped on the bandwagon, but not the Colorado bandwagon. I jumped on the Coach Sanders bandwagon. You feel me? Ever since he was at Jackson State. I mean, I didn't watch the games when they were at Trinity, but when he was at Jackson State, I watched most of them games. So I've been riding with them ever since Jackson State. I thought he was going to stay at Jackson State, but he ended up moving to Colorado, so that's what a fan base is. And within 3 weeks, he has made this school $90 million, bro. Generated $90 million, bro. So by the start of the next season, he should be worth about $1 billion on the pace that he's at right now. Now let's focus on the Oregon-Colorado game. Let's start off the game. Colorado got a 3-and-out. 3-and-out. I was like, okay, cool. Oregon, they came down, they scored, and then I think they scored again the next drive. And honestly, that first half was it was definitely so I think they lost it in the first half. The second half was just hoopla, stacking on more points, but you can see in the first half who was going to win that game by time of possession, by offense and defensive linemen. I was on the phone with my brother last night, and I asked him some questions about his own team because he's a collegiate football player. But I also asked him his opinion on the Colorado game, and he said they lost it in the trenches. And, hey, that means the offense line and the defensive line. Those are the trenches right there. And they lost it. And he just said, and I agree, that Colorado does need to get bigger on the defensive and offensive line. I think their defensive line is good, but throughout that whole game, it was some parts of the game where I felt like the defensive line, they kind of knew they couldn't get past Oregon's offensive line. So, like, I seen one play where they were just, like, tussling a little bit, but it didn't look like he was really trying to get past the offensive lineman. And I think Bo Nix, he only got sacked twice, so that plays a big role in it too. Like, they have weapons on their offense, and we have weapons on our offense. But if Shador can't get the ball out of his hands because his offensive line is not equipped to deal with Oregon's defensive line, then he can't get it to his weapons. But we seen the opposite happen. Bo Nix got the ball to his weapons because his offensive line was able to defend him and not let him get sacked. So that was the big thing I noticed. Like I said, time of possession. I think the time of possession was 9 minutes in the first half to Colorado's 2-3. Like, that's bad. So, and also I think one of the things that really broke the camel's back and what I thought really changed the game is that fake punt. When Oregon did that fake punt, bro, I was like, man, that really hurt. Because they backed them up. They got a 3-and-out. They cool. We finna get the ball back. We finna go score. It was a couple instances where the defense just had an opportunity to get the offense back on the field so Shador can have more reps. But it just didn't happen that way. I think Oregon, they went for it every fourth down they had. not everyone, but most of the snaps that Bo Nix took, because there was a backup quarterback that came in the fourth quarter. That's how bad this game was for Colorado. When Bo Nix was in the game, though, every fourth down, it seemed like they were going for it, because then I think the coach of Oregon, his name Dan Lanning, he came with it, and he was looking to blow us out. Like, no remorse. I don't care about none of this. That's why he went for that fake punt. That's why he went for it on the fourth down. That's why he, kept trying to get touchdowns, kept trying to score on them, was trying to shut us out, but we didn't get shut out. I knew he wasn't going to get shut out now. 0, come on, man. The Colorado team ain't that bad that they can't score no points against this team. It really just showed you that there's levels to this game. But I also believe that they will be better for this. I don't think they're going to be USC, but I think they're going to play better against USC rather than Oregon, because they really just faced a tough team. You feel me? Or a top 10 team. They just faced a top 10 team. So I think they're definitely going to learn from this. Shedeur is going to learn from this. Shedeur Sanders, 23 for 33, 159 yards and a touchdown. Bo Nix, 28 for 33, 276 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Now, the defense, that's one thing about the defense that I will apply. They get them turnovers. You feel me? Like, they at least gonna get 1 turnover a game. Like, we didn't turn the ball over to them at all, which is a plus. Like, if you thinking a plus for Colorado, they didn't turn over the ball. But, that defense in Colorado, they got some speed back there in the backfield. So that's why also during the game, Bo Nix, he didn't really take shots down the field like that. Only on, like, blown coverages. And Colorado, they had a couple of blown coverages. So it's ups and downs really to this game. It's lessons really to this game that you can learn from. But I really want to end with, like, this whole narrative that Deion Sanders is so-and-so Hollywood, or he's coming in here thinking that he's going to mount the Florida, da-da-da-da-da. Deion Sanders never said anything to none of these coaches the past 3 weeks. The past 3 weeks, the last 3 coaches had really something crazy to say to him, and he was just responding. And I think they were responding to all the hype. This is not Deion. Well, this is the Deion Sanders. This is the primetime effect, bro. I'm going to reiterate this. The primetime effect. That's what this is. So when Prime go anywhere, his following is going to go everywhere. Especially if they start winning games. Especially if they look good. The YouTube videos are fire, bro. Even though it's showing the team and he has top tier coaches. He also have top tier players. He just needs to get bigger on the offensive and defensive line. That's pretty much it, in my opinion. He just needs to get bigger up there, like my brother said, in the trenches. So when these coaches come out of nowhere and say these things, it's like it's honestly a little unnecessary and a little disrespectful. Like, why are you saying this about, like, especially what the last coach said, like, I take off my glasses and my hat when I'm speaking. Like, my mama raised me right. Like, bro, what are you talking about? We talking about football. And that's the same thing that I got against this new coach, Dan Lanning. Like, he actually gave Colorado props. But I got a problem with him pregame. Oh, and I had a lot of people on TikTok telling me, oh, why can't he motivate his players? Da, 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 da. Bro, you can motivate your players, but what led up to that motivation? What led up to that thought process of, oh, they're doing this for clicks, we're doing this for wins. We're not playing in Hollywood. We're playing on the hard grass or whatever he said. And I'm like, I mean, when did Deion ever say any of this to you? or you just looking at everything that's going on. You feel me? And I get not many people giving y'all the shine that y'all think y'all deserve coming into this game, but no, this is prime time. This is Deion Sanders. All the cameras, all the lights are automatically gonna be on him. But some people don't know that, especially the white people. I'ma just be real with y'all. Some of y'all white people don't know this. When Deion and Colorado come and play your favorite team, the cameras are gonna be on them. They're not purposely saying, "Oh, we coming in Hollywood, we doing this for clicks." No, no, it's just what it is, bro. Y'all have to realize that y'all ain't did the things Primetime has done. What they say about Deion Sanders, they say he's arguably the best player to ever lace up on the NFL field, bro. Like people have arguments about that. So if you gonna sit in here and say that Colorado is saying or doing something that is not true, Hollywood for clicks, I really had a problem with that. I ain't got no problem with Oregon. They beat the brakes off of Oregon. They beat the brakes off of Colorado. They won. They dominated. Hey, they deserve to celebrate. But don't start the back and forth. If there's no back and forth, you feel needed. Like Deion Sanders ain't never started nothing. He just finished it. Real talk. He don't never start it. He just finished it. Y'all the one that's really starting this, bro. Y'all starting all these narratives, Hollywood clicks. Oh, he don't take his hat of glasses off. What was the first week? I forgot what TCU and the coach of Nebraska said, but they was foul. All y'all coaches that's doing this, that's starting this, y'all foul. So just stop it. Next week against USC, I don't want to see none of this. I just want to see USC versus Colorado. And if Colorado get a few more pictures or cameras on them, okay, that's cool. Go out there and play football. But that don't mean they doing it for clicks and they Hollywood. I didn't like that, bro. I felt like that was unnecessary, and I stand on that. Cool. Motivation is cool. What led you to that mindset, that thinking for that motivation? Things that are not true. That's what led you to it. Things that you heard. Things that your perception. I can see your perception of them being Hollywood, but they're not Hollywood. It's just a Prime effect. I'm going to continue to say this. Everywhere Prime goes is going to be a camera. That's it. They not doing it for clicks. They not doing it for none of that. They working hard every week just like y'all. So that's all I got on the game. Colorado definitely going to bounce back, be better as a team. And Oregon, Bo Nix, they the real deal. They play well. So that's all I got on that game, bro. Deion Sanders, he the man. I'm going to continue to ride with Colorado. Go Buffs. Mr. Game Changer signing out.